Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Philip Rivers put together his second really nice fantasy season in 2009 as he threw for over 4,000 yards and he had 28 touchdown passes and even ran a touchdown in, to give him 29 touchdowns for the season altogether. In the Chargers offense, obviously, he's got some big studs there with Vincent Jackson, Antonio Gates. They like to throw the ball underneath to their pass catchers, their running backs and whatnot. There are a couple of, at least I still hold out hope for some of their other talented receivers, even though they haven't quite put it together. I'm almost done with Malcolm Floyd really having any strong fantasy value. We'll see if he can put it together at any time here coming up. But, I still hold out hope for some reason for Legadou Nene and maybe even Buster Davis. But we're just going to have to see how that goes. Maybe it's just because of the offense they're in, the quarterback that they have. I hold out hope for them at some point. Look for this team to still be, a pass-heavy offense, as Philip is the head and chief of this offense now. That was pretty evident. I think that I finally put the stamp, at least for myself. I'm sure a lot of other people may have done it earlier. But to me, the final stamp that this was Philip Rivers' team, and it wasn't LT's team anymore, was when I saw in the preseason, going to that third preseason game last year, LT didn't play on the turf in Atlanta because of his turf toe. He had that toe, and although he was saying, "Oh, I'm back, I'm healthy." Oh, but wait a minute, I don't want to play on the turf. So no, that rang a red flag that that injury was still a problem. Maybe the groin was still a problem. And that, Philip went out and he was just making, him and his receivers were just making really nice plays. And even though it was preseason, it just showed you that LT wasn't, he was not going to make the comeback that, maybe some people, even I thought he could make at that time. When I saw that, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And with Philip, it was evident that the time was now that it was going to be his team and LT was probably going to be gone soon. Now he is gone. Ryan Matthews is there. We'll see how he does. I think he's going to have a good rookie season, but he's going to be more of a complement to Philip Rivers in the passing game as they lead the charge. So Rivers, I see no reason why he shouldn't go over 4,000 yards passing again. Going to play against the AFC West, but this year he also gets the NFC West. So that is a very nice schedule right there, just between those two divisions for Philip Rivers and that offense to take advantage of. Look for them to have a very nice, productive winning season again. They should win their division, and again, Rivers should be leading the charge.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy